I'm hearing maybe in the air, maybe 2030 World Cup or 38 World Cup. Women
Maybe
team got
US
the
is
better
going
chance
to-
than men's to qualify for the World Cup earlier.
Welcome back, G3 viewers. I hope you all enjoyed our interesting episode that we had last time with Mr. Tejinder Kumar. As a continuation of this discussion, we have in this topic some of his great views about the current stage of Indian football, his hopes, his suggestions, or how we can bring up the Indian football to a level where we will see a qualifying team in the next World Cup. Thank you.
So you worked as a coach in Chandigarh Football Academy. So transitioning from a elite player to a coach, what philosophy did you try to instill to the young minds?
Only one method is like there's no alternative of hard work. So we always say like practice makes a man perfect, but even you don't, if you have like, you can make people from 9 to 19. You cannot make 1 to 19. So if you do hard work, there's no substitute for that. So hard work and sincerity towards the game and your self-discipline on and off the field is the key for any player to be successful. So I started after my retiring 2000 in 2002 or 3. I offered my services to AFF or Punjab Football Association, but because I was having some other plans to come here in US with my family, but I knew I have 5 or 6 years within me, so I did my 1-year diploma in NIS, National Institute of Sports in Patiala. So they teach you how to coach deeply from bottom to top with other subjects like psychology and other fundamentals of coaching. And after doing 1-year diploma, I joined Chandigarh Football Academy because why I joined them? Because they were having the best infrastructure, same like Tata Football Academy. So they used to have their own gym. They were having Chandigarh Football and Hockey Academy that time. So many Olympians came from that academy too, like Gurjant and all. They were having best infrastructure, like fully modified gym, own grounds, own swimming pool, and that was under the governor of Punjab, directly involved. So there was no other involvement of nothing. So purely find the talent from the deeper of rural areas from Punjab or Haryana, then bring them in at the age of 9, keep them for like 10 years. And I was lucky enough that I spent 5 years over there. And Chandigarh, I brought like 9 years old to 19. And before coming here in 2010, so that team, Chandigarh Football Academy, we were the like you can say 95% players from Chandigarh Football Academy and 5% from other schools or academies. We won U19 national championship. Chandigarh is so small city, not the state. It's UT. So we were lucky enough and we did a lot of hard work to beat Bengal in Bengal for BC Roy Trophy U19, which I played as a player too from Punjab. So we beat Bengal in Bengal. I'm sorry. I used to play for I played for Punjab in BC Roy Trophy, and Chandigarh was the like they never won this championship U19 in open. So I think Bengal lost to us. Bengal beat Kerala in semi-final, I think. So hard work pays off, and many international players like Sandesh Jhingan, now he's star of Indian national team. He was part of that team. So and from that team only, U19 national coach picked up 15 players for the Indian team. So that was my satisfaction goal, which I put to the boys. And before leaving India, I was just satisfied. I satisfied myself that whatever I got from the football, so I gave something back.
You were able to transition to a lot of young players. So one of the player was Sandesh Jhingan. You just mentioned him. So during his youth days as a child, were you able to see himself that he'll become once a great player in the future? Were you able to foresee his future that he'll become a great player in the future?
Yeah, he already captained India. He played for clubs. He's playing for India from I think 5 6 years. He got Arjun Award now. So and there are 3 4 more players. They are playing for FC Kashi, and they played for Mohun Bagan. They were from the same academy. So and from same lot of U19 which won BC Roy Trophy, like almost 70% they are playing in the clubs now at the senior level.
Yeah, before I had a plan to ask one question. Before that, I'll ask you are wearing number 7, right? Who chose your number, Jesse number? You choose or someone else chose? It came to you.
Actually, when I started in my, I played for India U16, U19, then played for seniors, and before that I played for Punjab University as a captain. I used to be a 7 number before joining JCT. So when I played in JCT, I started first year in JCT. So Mr. Parminder Singh, he was an Indian legend too. He played for India Asian All Star too. So I took his position. So our coach gave me his number as a captain, and then later on I captained JCT. Then from same club number they gave me Indian 7 number too. So it happens.
We can see that all these number 7 players are legends. We can see that.
Yeah, people say like now, but nowadays people say 7 number is lucky for everybody. But sometime nowadays some players are wearing number 13 too. So,
Yes.
Yeah. The other question I have is now we can see that US, country like US, Japan, Iran, they all improved a lot in football, right? Now we heard about Cape Verde in this World Cup. At least me, we heard first when they qualified for this World Cup. It's a small country. So where do you see India? What improvement or what structural change that India can bring that to recognize or to come as a football actually a football force.
see, we have in India, what's happening? Like we have 36 associations, football associations in India. We have federation and 36 associations. They are doing their work, but if they do their work organically from inside, if they have more academies like Tata Football Academy, Chandigarh Football Academy, or now Bangalore FC is doing making good academy. But if in my point of view, since I know the technicalities of this game and played for India and all, and other states too, if they do mandatory state team academies from the grassroots level, all age group, if they start, they can do it. It's not impossible. They can do it, but they should do with the 100% sincerity and organically. It should not be like on the papers. I can see like on the papers many academies are running. But if you see and go inside the academies, that organically, genuinely, if you love your country, if you count them and tell them, okay, you are accountable for this. Every state, if they produce 5 players also, we will have more than 150 class players pool. I've been to German, like we took Chandigarh Football Academy to German. So they start as a pyramid. So they get pool, bigger pool, then comes to top as a cream. So if we have 36 associations, they are getting funding from federation. Federation getting funding from FIFA. They should be accountable to make good players. We have talent. Go to Northeast, go to South. Anywhere you go, we have the talent. But they are not getting the right platform, and to make that platform accountable. That is the key, like key to success. I have like people ask million times, we are tired of giving answers same to why India is not qualifying, but they don't know the technicalities. Like, okay, we have 46 countries in Asia. Out of 46, only 6 will qualify or 10 will qualify. We were lucky enough this time, we were having 48 teams and 9 of Asian teams qualified. Even then people are asking like why India is not qualified. So we are kind of tired of this question from years and years. But technically now Australia joined Asia, Uzbekistan and Russian parts joined Asia. Competition is getting.
Yeah, this year I got a great opportunity to work as an FIFA volunteer, and especially with you. Like, you are one of the part of like FIFA voluntary, and it's my reward to be part of that. And during our voluntary time, most of them, like most of the other country person, asked me this question: why India is not part of this FIFA right now? And if we go to the previous years, India was one of the Asian power and defeated Japan 3 times, and Japan is one of the giant players now, and they work very well. And what is in your opinion, what's the failing factor of India, and how do we recover, how do we bridge it up to get into?
Same like everywhere, every time we get this question like why we are not in the World Cup since this time also 48. So I'm hearing maybe in the air, maybe 2030 World Cup or 38 World Cup, maybe US is going to again propose to get the 2038 World Cup here in US only. So that time they may increase the numbers of teams. So like this time we have 9 countries from Asia qualified. Before we used to have 4 or 6. We played 94 World Cup qualifying. That time used to be 4. So out of 36, they used to take 4 from Asia. So now we were lucky that 9 teams came from there. So maybe if we, fingers crossed, if we get chance in 2038. But I can assure you that women team got the better chance than men's to qualify for the World Cup earlier than men's. Yeah, because right now we are in Asia, we are 19 men's, ranked 19, but women's are like 11 or 12. So they have the better chance, and women's are doing good too in Asia. So, but only my concern is until or unless we don't wait for others to develop, we should perform in women's. It's same way like you said, we defeated Japan earlier days. They were there, and we are still there. They have improved, we are still there. So before they improve in women's, like Afghanistan and other countries, so we are here now. So we should improve. It should not happen like men. They improved and we are still there. So my good wishes to women's team, and some of the girls are playing really good. Even I know one of the girl who's playing for India now, Manisha Kalyan. She's from my area, and now she's playing in abroad too, in foreign countries league. She scored against Marta's Brazil team last year, and she's getting good stuff. Even Northeast girls, they are playing very good football. Even Kerala, they have FC Gokulam girls team. Yeah, they have even Northeast, they are coming up really strong. They have the better chance than men's to qualify earlier than men. But like we were talking, organically they have to be accountable, each and every state, not the federation. Federation can fund them, but clubs can make academies and make them accountable to get the results at the grassroots level. So when they reach here at the top, they can produce the results.
So I have one question. Now that we heard about your experiences and all, you had a lot of opportunities back in India to lead the administrative positions in the football. See, one of these academies where you dreamt as result-oriented academies, right? Or you had coaching opportunities, plethora of coaching opportunities. What drove your decision to move to US permanently? We would be interested to know that.
Yeah, but because I spent like 80% of my life in football only when I started at the age of 9. So 9 to 35. I spent 26 years in football only, whether playing or coaching. So I was not able to give enough time to my family too. So at the end, every player's destiny is after retirement what you are going to do for your family. So since my family was here in US and they were going back and forth, so we tried to settle down here for the future of our family, and it's every player's end of career. So after hanging my boots, like I thought, okay, whatever I like now, I feel so this thing that happy from inside that I'm at least whatever I got from football, I'm trying to give back. Now I'm volunteering for the FIFA. Like okay, people were cheering for us, right? Now I'm cheering for the players. So I try to give back as a coach. So and now as a volunteer, as a spectator, I'm trying to give back. I could have, you are right, I could have joined in Punjab or any federation's activities or in the as a role of a coach or administrator or something. But at the end of the career, you have to see, measure like, okay, now what you have to do. What's your next future plans for your family or yourself? So I felt the greener pasture here.
And I hope you still feel it green here.
I still anytime India need me, Indian football need me, I am there for them, and hope I can do something for them. Anything comes up, they will be the first one to get in touch, or if they need my help to grow, I'm always there for them. They know that I'm still in touch with them, many of them. So if today if they ask me, oh, okay, we need your help here, I'm there.
That was going to be my next question. In case a chance comes up, say like, oh, we need coaching for a brief tenure or maybe extended this many months, will you be going back to India? But we will also be interested in knowing about your business ventures here, because if you have a certain type of business venture or this thing, it will be hard to, considering the way US works, it will be hard to leave, shut down everything and leave from here for an extended period.
It's correct. It's correct. You're 100% right. But instead of myself going there, only one person I would like or I would prefer them to bring out from that cage and explore them here. Use the facility, top class facilities to improve the youngsters over there. So instead of going one person to India, I would prefer bringing 5 coaches or 5 players abroad to train them and send them back. That would be that is in my mind. Like in future, maybe like I took Chandigarh Football Academy for training 2 times to German. There is one sports school called in Leipzig. So there we had training 2 times. So they signed MOU with the academy. Okay, bring them 2 times, give them training, because that is more helpful. Because how I learned, at the age of 21, I left India. I played in Malaysian League. So same way, after playing 2 years over there, I went back, and after playing 1 Durand Cup, and we won that Durand Cup, I got the best player for that tournament. Immediately I got, at the age of 22, got called for the national team. So I know how exposure impact players. They feel more comfortable when they go back. They learn instead of just staying there and learn the same environment. Bring them out, take them back so they can explore more.
That's definitely a word of
So,
wisdom, exposing them to the world-class
Yeah.
facilities and being in par with the world-class athletes, make them more confident.
Yeah.
And of course, if India can fund this much for cricket, why football should be left out?
Yeah, actually, there is concept like, okay, cricket is overtaking football, but people, they don't know BCCI learned from English League. They learn the whole concept from English league, how they are doing in England. So at least we should learn from BCCI.
Or some European leagues.
Yeah. So if you compare now, okay, France team, you see France team, right? Many of the players, they are playing abroad. Many now Cape Verde, many players will play abroad. Many other countries players, they are playing abroad. It's not that okay, you are playing in the same league or same country, you will be on top class. No, you play abroad, bring that in, nurture the other talent, so they will get more opportunity and they will produce more. Like now, they are thinking to bring the Indian origin players to play for India. That's good idea. They should have done 10 years back. We have many Punjabi players, like now one Sarpreet, he played for New Zealand. There was two in English league. Darasu was playing in France. So if they should have taken this initiative 10 years back, like Bangladesh player, he's playing in English league, but he is representing Bangladesh now. If our home ministry or government, they should have allowed them to bring OCI players to play in India. That was the, like, we should have done it. Why? We should have done easily. Why? Because our presidents or presidents of associations, state associations, all belong to politics. All belong to politics. That was the easy step to bring them in. They did not do that. Instead of that, we were bringing other foreign players to represent clubs. So, in my personal views, exposures matters. If you bring other players, they will motivate other local players too to play abroad or to perform better.
That's it. Yep, that is the words of wisdom, I would say. So, yeah, I mean, thank you so much for coming in, having lunch with us. It was so nice talking to you. I would say to the G3 channel, this interview should be recorded. It should be a reference to anybody who is an aspirant player, be it a coach or be it a young player who wants to come up in football, taking his own words, sincerity and hard work. Nothing beats sincerity and hard work and the focus towards game. And he himself is a living witness for that. I have heard about him or read about him from the famous journalist's words that soft-spoken, very calm, but in the field, especially in the midfield and the attacking field, he's like a dynamo-powered, a small dynamo-powered person. You might be knowing Ravi Menon too. So, yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you everybody and thanks for having me.